first thing we'll do is I created a new folder in Woodcutting, and I will also say that this is in the morning, and I want to make sure that I don't disturb my kids, so I'll try to be as quiet as possible and have the mic as close to my face too. And so here we go. We'll create a new woodcutting new on class. We'll say woodcutting. And we're going to extend it with the action script like that, and we want to I'm dropping a lot of frames, so hopefully it's not too bad. But what we can do here is do Alt Enter to construct a location, and then it's going to say, hey, we need to we probably want to extend. Actually, no, this should be it. As a quick example, tutorial island. We're going to just be adding our different tasks here. So you can create new, so in the tutorial island there's a lot of different classes, all these different like task classes right here. We can do that right within the Woodcutting script. We will come up with like a game plan here, usually of like grouping of different things. So one thing would be maybe finding, this will be like our pseudocode, finding a tree closest to the cut. What we will need to do is identify 3 IDs, or actually we can go by the text too. And then a simple thing would be dropping logs. Dropping logs when we have a full inventory. Okay. We can also consider going to a bank, but we'll do dropping logs first. That would be walking to bank and back to woodcutting area. Oh yes, we will create a new one. We'll say create a class chop tree. And this is going to be a leaf task. I'll enter and we'll implement these guys, and this will be as long as, let's see what's missing. Okay, there we go. Need the context. As long as the inventory is not full, probably inventory not full and in the woodcutting area. So CTX, I guess I'll quickly go over the API. So in the API folder, there's wrappers where we can access all of the easy data. So there's this context, which we usually use, and these are the different things you can access the context. Client, players, ground items, there's lots of different things. The client is actually the interfaces. There's an interface folder This is like the raw data, and it can be a little bit confusing to understand all of this stuff. So you can go in there, but we can also focus on just the wrappers to make it really easy to access the data. So for inventory, we do ctx.inventory, and we can say is full. Is not full. And for right now, we'll just do this. We'll add the woodcutting area later. If it is not full, then we go. This will be executed. So find a tree, chop tree. Okay, so ctx dot. This would be a game object. Dot find. We'll go based off the name, tree, and this returns back trees. And we believe this can be sorted by distance, okay? And so we'll just make sure that trees is not empty. Oops. Is not empty. And trees. Oh, I will also say that the best kind of like way of doing actions would be this following structure. Enter condition, action, and exit condition. So our enter condition would be, we probably are players idle, so ptx.players.getLocal.isIdle. As long as the player is idle, which in idle means that target index is none and the sequence is none. And so we will do let's see, I think we can, there's a way to get a random item. Random. Let's see, random one. I think we want to return to random element. Yeah, for some randomness. Okay. I also don't want to. Don't really. Okay, so depending on the size, so music stopped. Let's see what's going on. You still streaming? I think we're still streaming. Oh, maybe we'll not have any more music. Alright, so we do, hopefully there's a lot of trees, and we'll say, then we'll get random dot next int between 0 and 3. We're just going to get some random tree between 0 and 3. And we'll go say click. We're just going to click it like that. And so then the next thing would be wait till. So ctx dot players dot get local dot wait till idle, and we'll say time of maybe 30 seconds. The music back on. Okay, there we go. Back on. So yeah, let's try this out. So in order to add this to our action script, we need to do I think it's tasks, this dot tasks. We will be able to access this. Maybe I need to change this to now tasks array list. And the default array list. Like that. Here we go. I think that will do it. Tasks. Should be able to be public. Oh, int. This dot tasks dot add subtree with a CTX. I should do it. My son is crying, so I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. Reformat. Perfect. Let's try this out. So yeah, this should automatically get added onto our menu. Okay, here we go. See, make sure it gets added. Oh, it didn't get added. Why did it not get added? It should be added since it's a action script. Oh, script manifest, we're missing that. That's why. This is skills, woodcutting. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Okay, action. There we go. Woodcutting's added. So let's log in. So we have our debug menu on. But we also probably wanted to paint too. And to do a debug, we probably want to look at game objects, which is Control 4. Right there, that's a tree, but that doesn't have a tree name. Do these trees not have names? Maybe not getting the names correctly. Yeah, let's drop a bunch of this stuff we don't need. We'll wield that. Okay, are all these trees not have names? And I have this paint where you have to be like right on it. You have to be near 5 locations, 5 spots from it. So maybe we will need to get some tree IDs. So that won't work. We'll look at tree IDs. We'll add that in. Otherwise I won't get anything. They should be in probably here. Now tree ID equals int array of 1278. There we go. There's the 1278. 1278. 1276. Probably 1272. Go over here and some more. 1278. Let's change the NBC paint to be a little bit broader. Paint, debug, or game objects be bigger than 5. I think it's like 5 tiles. Or, no, maybe 25. Wall decorations, 25. Okay, I think, oh, here's another one. 25. Okay, so let's save that, right-click, recompile. So now I should do it. It slows it down way too. Maybe I need to change this. It's really bad. I'm gonna undo that. Maybe the wall ones not change. Which one is this one? Continues. Maybe we'll keep that one. Maybe 10. I want it to be right on top of it. Now let's do it for 25. Which one is this one? Scene entities. Change this to 10. Okay. Let's recompile this one. Okay, here's one. That's fast. Much better. Oh, that's a willow. We don't want the willow. Over to where there's a bunch of trees. That's oak. Yeah, maybe those are the two that are good enough. And chop down is the interaction. Okay. And I think we can interact, chop down. Alright, so I wonder if this will work. Oh, we need tree IDs right here. Find it. Wonder if we can pass it. Oh, I had to be able to pass in multiple. Maybe not. We'll just use one for now and then. About random. We'll just pick a random tree like that. Now let's try to compile and reload. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. I'm going to turn off the I'll leave the debug on. Action, woodcutting, and start. Oh, we gotta select it like that. Maybe this is not working. Stop. Maybe we just need to override the run or something. Is there something in that debug? Oh. Super class not set. Maybe I just need to be on start. Override on start. Okay, let's recompile, see if that helps. Might not. Yeah, we need to close it out and rerun it. Stop. And rerun. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. So, let's start with woodcutting. Alright, look at it. Chopping the tree. It should be waiting. Oh, let's add some status. So override paint, I think. Override draw. That's on right here. Okay, it's going. Override draw. See how I do it on. Okay, we'll just do status maybe. Bar status. And G dot draw green status. Zero, zero, just for now. Let's take a look at what we have on the tutorial island. See what we got. We have a, do we have a stopwatch? We'll do a stopwatch. And current job. Close these out. Close this out. Stopwatch. And let's go up to the draw. Okay. Current job. Wow, we're really going off into the weeds, aren't we? And let's add this into our draw. And I kind of want to make this a little bit higher because I didn't like where it was at. So we'll do 3. We're going to do green because I like the color green. G dot green color equals green. I should let's add NPC players 3. We also probably want to rotate to the tree. Let's get the index, var rand index equals random 1, 2, 3. And we'll say if freeze is not on the screen, turn to, there we go. What kind of tree is this? I need to turn on the toggle mouse. Oh, I think it was just a regular tree. I think this thing keeps turning off the mouse for some reason. I think someone did that and I didn't realize it. I don't really like that. Anyways, let's recompile this. We'll add in this things where the status. Oh, we need to shut it down. Let's shut it down. Toggle mouse, log out, and we'll shut down. So we'll just, instead of the status, we'll just do the printed job. That should do it for now. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're almost getting close to a full inventory. Wow, full inventory. One inventory gives us almost to like level 7. Alright, so let's do this from the start, because it will give us a pause button and stop button. Oh, we didn't do, see? Oh, there we go. Perfect. The rotation, we needed that for sure. Probably want to add a new class for the drop logs. Class drop logs is a leaf task. My numbers, and we'll add construction parameter. And this will be ctx.inventory is full. This is return. And we'll just have ctx.inventory.drop. We have, I thought I had a drop off, maybe not. Get all items. Inventory. Items. And then items dot for each if it ID equal, let's see, ID, yeah, ID is, let's turn on our inventory, which is control 9 1511 1511 ID it dot interact, which would be just, come on, power mouse, drop, like that. Alright, so we're gonna add this onto our tasks. This dot tasks add drop logs ctx, and we want to also start our stopwatch. Let's start. Okay. Alright, so we need to kill this because we have a new class, and hot swap doesn't work if we add new classes. It works if you change things around, maybe add local variables, that's okay, but if you make big changes, like adding classes, it just doesn't work. Okay. Alright, so let's start this bad boy up. You know what's interesting is our we need to make sure that our pause. Our inventory needs to be open. If ctx.inventory open is not open. ctx.inventory.open that. And we have our current runtime. Go to current job. Oh, we're not setting the current job. We have in our action script guess it doesn't really say what job we're on. I'll look into that later, but oh, we can just set the current job to whatever this will be. So current job equals. Ooh. Do we? Yeah, it won't be. Trying to think of the best way of doing this. If we change this, have like our current job string like that. Then we can say current job, which is from, well, we don't have access to this object. Maybe here we can have like our current job string. We say running. So current job equal to it dot. So we're adding this name. We're gonna split it by dot, and we're gonna get the last. Last item. Now we have access to the current job. So this would be our job right there. Cool. That's right here. Alright, we have now access to current job. Don't have to worry about that. But we do probably need to unresolved reference current job. Yeah, it's because we need to recompile this, which is a different signature, which means it won't work. Pretty sure it won't work. Yeah, so let's restart. Man, not very good. My stream. We'll delete that override modifier. Okay. This might take a little bit to recompile. Oh, looks like we're good. Okay, here we go. Logging in. Let's see how it works now. And the changes we had were the dropping. We had to make sure we open up the inventory. As you saw, it was moving over them even though they weren't open. So it's close it, start this script, start inventory, there we go. Uh-oh. So we need to have some kind of protections to make sure that make sure a blog was not accidentally selected used. So for this, we need to say, let's see, ctx.inventory.select. Do we have selected at all or anything? I have to probably look in here at select. Is item selected? It is item selected. I think this returns 1 if something is selected. Let's test it out, actually. Okay, look at, we have our status. Job tree. Start job. Status. Like this. Say convert to a template, okay. Perfect. We do this. Status job tree. Alright, so we also want to add in item selected. So add that in, see what happens when we select an item. I think it's like 1 and 0. Okay. Come on. Yep. There we go. Okay, so we just need to make sure this is if item selected equals 1, we'll just do it dot click. The easiest way I can think of is just click that item and then go and drop it. That will unselect the previous item, I think. Or it'll like use an item on another item and it won't do anything. Okay. Alright, so okay. One thing I do want to mention too is we don't have any pathfinding algorithms. So in order to go to places, the best way is to use this website, EXPLV map, right here. And you can create paths in areas. So we're over here. I don't even know where we're at. We're like right here. No, we're probably over here. Yeah, we're over here. You can create paths by going like this. Go doot 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 doot, and we can use that. We want to use, I think, OS. Was that, did I have it right? Position? No. Quantum bug. Yeah, tile, because we use tiles. We can use that for paths, and we can use this for area. like that. Use that for, not that one though. I use the polygon one because this is what I use. And create different shapes like that. And this one uses, I think, Dreambot, whatever has a tile. Yeah, Dreambot for that tile. Ooh. We need to recompile. You see that? It did get something selected. Okay, there we go. That did it. What we could do actually is, if we did the drop and then we thought it was selected, we can then re-click that one item. There we go. I think that's better. Instead of reusing it on another item. And we can re-drop that. There we go. There we go. I think that's a good idea. Let's try that one out though. Let's reload. While we're doing this, I kind of want to turn off that toggle mouse. Toggle mouse. Let's see, global structures. Get mouse input blocked. Input is for blocked. Input block, let's find all usages. Input blocked. Sure. I want to know who did this. The annotate. That is a pain in the neck. We're gonna do. Let's see if there's how many other places we have that true. Block mouse, I think that one's fine. Unblock mouse, I think that's fine too. We're going to delete that. Recompile so we don't keep getting a thing blocked. Let's look at the drawing. Let's see how well it does. If we get any more use. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I only messed up one. I like it. And let's say, now we're not blocked anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at here, actually. 12 wood cutting. Pretty cool. So to keep in an area and to make sure we don't stray off into a random place, it might be good to remove, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. We had search for a tree, right, find tree, and I think did I have it in an area? Do I have area? But area, yeah. If we selected an area that we want to search in, so let's say, let's go to that one website again, right here. Say we want to only want to be in this area right here. Maybe like I think that looks pretty good. And we'll take this area, copy it, we'll put it in over here. We'll do what kind of area? So when this is a knit, we want to create an area, and we want to import this area, we want to import tile, we import tile, wrappers. Let's look at, I have a area in here, area, okay, which is an area with not a list of tiles, just accepts a list of tiles, so we don't need to do that. And we also need to make sure we include context, ctx equals ctx. Like that. It will be fixed eventually, but right now we need to make sure we have this set up. So, good wood cutting area. Actually, I like to start with all my areas with area. Good wood cutting location. And then now we are going to make sure that this thing is in the area. Like that. Wait, thought we had a find name. Find an area. ID area. Find an area. There we go. This is in. Okay. Why is this not accessible? Here. How do we do this? We do this in the task itself. Okay. Maybe just define its type right here, area, like that. Oh, there we go, perfect. No, we have to do it on the end. Well, actually, no, that's okay. Because top tree only gets added on start, and it will initialize the area right then, because this is valid ETX right there. We can see our dropping is doing pretty good. A little slow, but it's okay. So let's we can try to reel this, but it's probably not gonna work. Yeah. Once this is done dropping, we'll reset it. Okay. Let's log back in here. See where we're at. Time-wise, we've been going on for almost 1 hour. We now have a working script that's got us to, what, 11 woodcutting? Hopefully not too bad. Okay, so I want to actually go somewhere where I'm not in the area, just see if it works. Make sure that we go to where we have an area. We said here, and we are not in. That's like this. Actually, now I've got some ideas that if it's not on the screen, we can turn to it. And if it's still not on the screen, we want to actually click on the mini-map so we can walk to it like that. And then we'll ctx.players.getWait till idle. Default is 8 seconds. Okay, so let's recompile this bad boy, because I have a feeling that if it's not on the screen, we do want to get there somehow. Alright, so let's start it up. Okay, so we can see that we didn't get to a tree closest to us, but we did get a tree that should be in the location, just right around here. So perfect. It looks like it worked to our advantage. I wonder where we keep it. Picking ones that are so far away. We were picking ones that are pretty far away. But yeah. I think the distance sorting is not very good. Not doing the correct distance sorting. But it's doing the job. I'm curious to know, when is willow? When can we start cutting willow trees? Willow is 30. Okay. Alright. well, there we go. I think banking probably would be a little bit too advantageous for this demo, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this to the repository so you guys can use it and do whatever you want with it. But hopefully this gives you a good feeling of how we start creating scripts. When it gets really complex, you probably want to break these classes right here, like chop tree and drop logs, in their own files. Like this tutorial island is very, very bad, where you have a bazillion different classes and they're not in their own files. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out, and let me know if you have any other questions. We'll end this